Hi, my name's Mark, and in this video I'm going to give you some tips about how to install a putter head onto a mod shaft. Now, a mod shaft's a little bit different than, well, it's a lot different than a regular shaft in that there is a tooth that runs down the back of the shaft that's on these three pieces here, and that tooth needs to line up perfectly with the face of the putter. Now, that allows you to change grips quickly and have all the grips line up with the face of the putter. Now, there's two different scenarios here. Scenario one's fairly simple. If you get one of the mod shafts that already has the neck installed, then it'll already be lined up with the tooth and the grips will line up and everything. In that case, there shouldn't be too much difficulty. It's pretty easy to snap the head on and then bolt it in. However, some of these heads are a little bit snug. If that's the case, if you're having trouble getting the head to go onto the neck, then these rubber mallets come in handy, and you can hold the neck here, not the shaft, and you can pound this pretty hard until you get that down to about a quarter of an inch from the bend in the neck. Now, sometimes even that's not enough. You can put a little silicone grease on here, or in extreme cases, sand off just a little bit of the tip of the neck. Once you, if you decide that you're going to keep that head on this neck and you're never going to take it off and change it, then it might be a good idea to go ahead and put a little shafting epoxy in there. Worst case scenario, you change your mind, you can use a blowtorch and get it off. But once you get the head on there, then there's a lock washer and a set screw. And it's pretty easy to put it in there. Get your hex wrench, tighten it down here. And then I like to use the long arm of the hex wrench and really torque it down there. How tight is too tight? Well, if you snap the head of the socket bolt off, then it's too tight. But anything short of that is good. Now, the other scenario, that's if you already have the neck installed. If you don't have the neck installed, it's just a standard 0.370 inch putter shaft tip. And it'll accept any head on the inside or around the outside, just like mounting a standard putter. In this case, I went ahead and put a grip on. Once you epoxy it in there, you can use whatever your favorite technique for sighting down the shaft to line up that grip and let it set up. You might want to clamp it against a straight edge or something like that. Another way to go about it, perhaps a better way, is to go ahead and take the grip off, okay, and take the butt cap off also. Now we have, these are just alignment tools. If you don't have one and you have a printer, you can go to the website and download the file and print one out, or you can send me an email and I'll mail you one. You should have gotten one with the mod shaft. This has a little groove in it that lines up with the tooth on the shaft. Now that'll give you a nice square flat edge that you can either take some drywall screws and stick it on a board, or you can clamp it to a table. Once you put the head in here, this one has an offset on it, so you can just take a 1x2 and set it underneath there. Now, once you've got it epoxied in there, gravity should be adequate. However, if you really want to be secure, you can go ahead and clamp the head down and then cinch this shaft right up against the neck and clamp the other side, or like I say, you can use a drywall screw or whatever. Let it set up. If you put it on a board, then you can set it upright for it to set. It's your choice, but it's really not that hard. I hope these tips help, and get a hold of me on the website if you have any questions. Thanks.